Sagittarius, hey, it's Lisa. How you guys doing? I'm coming in here to do a July general energy reading for the sign of Sagittarius, July 2022. All right, let's see. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you've never been here before, I appreciate it and hope you'll like it. You'll come back to see me. And for those of you that have been, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right, let's see what we got for Sagittarius for July. The Seven of Wands and the Magician, the Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and oh, it's got stuff in the way. Oops. Oh, and the Ten of Cups. Nice. All right, let's see what we got, and then clarify with another deck, and we'll pull an Oracle card at the end. All right. Now it looks like starting out in July, like this represents you and how you're feeling. And this is pretty much, I feel like you are kind of like in a little bit of a combat situation where you're defending yourself, your opinions, your thoughts, your feelings, and what's going on in your life. And it's almost like you're kind of having to, I almost want to say like a lot of people, but I don't know if it's necessarily a lot of people, but just definitely a lot of other opinions and things are coming at you and you have to defend around them or against them. Could be at work, could be in your social group, but I don't know why I'd be in that social group anymore. But I mean, could be pretty much anywhere. I mean, I was going to say blogger. You could be a blogger because, you know, like if you were, it's almost like, you know what this makes me feel like of Twitter. It actually makes me feel like a Twitter feed. But okay, anyway, so yeah, so you're in defense of something, somewhere around, you know, your opinions, your thoughts, and you're having to defend that stuff from somebody else. But we got the Magician. The whole theme of the month is coming up as the Magician. So this is like resourcefulness and being able to manifest things for your better. Like, you know, if you have something in your mind, you know how to do it because you have all the tools that you need to do it, whether that's your education or just your experience or people around you. So that's coming up as the theme of the month. Now this Queen of Cups energy, this is like, she's very supportive and emotional. She understands emotions. And she wants to support people in that situation. And that could be somebody that you know, or just maybe you want to feel this way. Because, you know, male or female, that doesn't matter. It's just a matter of maybe you want to be that person. You want to be the supportive person that people can come to. Like you can be, you know, where you can handle your emotions enough. Because, you know, I always think about her. She has this like little lid on top of her cup. And a lot of, I don't know if I have any other ones. Oh yeah, here. You see this King Cup dude? He handles his emotions just because of maturity and, you know, the way he can learn, you know, he knows he can handle it. But with her, she actually handles it even better because she can handle it because if you say something to her, or that energy, but she won't lash out. She'll kind of like put her lid on it and she'll hold on to it. It hurts, but, you know, she could actually handle other people's emotions for them or with them better. And I feel like that's like a kind of strength that you might want, that you want to be able to be there for somebody else. And somehow, I don't know if it's, you know, what a relationship or if this is kids, family. So I feel like you want to be that supportive, nurturing person for somebody else. Now you do have this Five of Swords energy. And This is almost like, this is either you don't want to take on something more than you should, like something that you feel is going to be too big, or you want to win something at all costs. And depending on what your situation is, what it would be. But this feels like you don't want to do that. Like, because this is like something for you to avoid. And I feel like you don't want to take on more than you should. I mean, you may want to win at all costs because you have this, this Twitter argument going on down here. But if you want to be this, your goal is to be this nurturing, like, security person for somebody else, or maybe just for yourself. You don't want to win at all costs doesn't really fit with that, but I really think you don't want to take on more than you can. Like, you don't want to take on something bigger than, more than you could chew, I guess that's. So we'll see how this goes on. Because now this one, you have, see this Four of Cups energy? All right, so either you're really bored or you're really kind of dissatisfied with the situation. And I wonder if it's not like because you're dissatisfied with it, it's being seen as an accomplishment for you because of how you're handling it. Like, you don't, it's like, I'll do what I have to do. I got to do it for whatever reason. This could be a job, this could be a relationship, whatever it is that you need to be doing at this time. It's causing you, some kind of like feelings of I wish I wasn't doing it. I don't want to do it anymore, but you're doing it. And because you need to do it. Now, I, again, don't know why, but there might be something that you have to do for the sake of somebody else. That's interesting, because here you want to, one of your goals is to be nurturing and understanding and supportive, and here you don't want to do something, but you're going to do it anyway. And right here, I'm thinking you don't want to take on more than you should, or it could be win at all costs. It really could be. So one way or the other, I think that's, we'll have to clarify to find out, if we can find out. But anyway, then I have this King of Cups energy. I already told you a little bit about him. And this is actually something for you to not be, something for you to avoid. Now, I don't know if this is a person. It could be a person. I mean, it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It doesn't have to be. It does not. But if it is, male or female, it could be somebody you just want to just not have that much to do with, as far as, whatever's going on. I don't know what the situation is. Maybe maybe you guys got into a fight. Maybe they wronged you in some way, or maybe they just don't like each other. So it's coming up for you to avoid that, or them. And then we have this Eight of Pentacles. This is like, you're doing a lot of work. You're kind of meticulous. Like, you're taking a lot of time and a lot of effort to make sure things go right. Now, this could be in work, but it also could be in whatever's going on in your outside of work life. Like, if this here, Twitter battle, I'll call it, and this winning at all costs and feeling all kinds of bored about whatever you're doing, you're trying to work on something, and you're taking a lot of time and effort to put into it. And you're actually trying to manifest something to work out in your favor. And I got this Page of Wands. Now he's like, this could be somebody in your life. I would think of them as younger than you. Maybe not even necessarily by age younger, but maybe just energy younger. Where they don't come across as mature. Okay, or it could be children, or a child in your life where they have a lot of energy. They're fun, and they're playful, and they got a swiftness to them, and they handle things in that kind of way. Like, the way they handle things is like that. They want it to be, they're going to make fun and energy and swift out of it, So I'm thinking child, doesn't have to be though. Could just be somebody that you really like being around in that sense. Because this is where they say you could go for support. They say the thing says, but it's like for support in this area. And I'm thinking, well, if there was anything going on, as far as I don't know, where your kids were involved, or maybe they were just the ones that you could actually go to. You do things for them, and that's where your support comes. That's actually what that feels like. If you're going to do things for your kids, that's where the support is. Or it could be friends. It's friends, around the same age or whatever, and they offer you support. They give you the support you need for whatever, it is that you're going through. And then, at the Ten of Cups. Now, this couldn't be any happier, could it? And this is like, all right, so right now you're feeling very, very supported and loved and enjoying your home life, your family life. But it's really anything that you consider your Ten of Cups. I mean, if you live if you live somewhere with a lot of people that get together in the game room downstairs, that's your Ten of Cups. If you're in a dorm, that's your Ten of Cups. Wherever you feel like those people are, that you know that you could always go to for support and understanding, and you guys can, definitely, girls, whatever, can definitely be around each other, and you enjoy being with each other and together. It doesn't have to be the whole, wife, husband, kids, dog. It's not always that. It can be, but it's not always. So if you were having any kind of questions about anything, if you needed advice about anything, that's where you would go for that encouragement, where you'd go for that advice for things. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, what do we got for this Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands. Okay, got the Four Wands, and that's, to me, that's like, it could be something happy going on. It could be a celebration of some kind. It could also be a home. And to me, it feels like stability. So maybe something in regards to your stability is what you were arguing about. Maybe it was something you were arguing about your happy home. And it's Magician. I'll pick up this Magician. All right, we got the Six of Pentacles. Now this is like, where you're trying to show you want to be equal, you want to be balanced, you want to have everything kind of like going right and feeling good, and you're trying to make a situation work out that's balanced, that you're in the kind of place that you can give to people when they need something, but you could also ask for something without feeling a certain kind of way about it. It's okay. So you just want things to be all just evened out. What about this Queen of Cups? Oh, got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, now, again, these could be people, could be somebody that you know, or it just might be what you are feeling about yourself. Like you want to be this nurturing person. That's like your goal is to be, the nurturer, to be the person to be supportive and, always having a shoulder for somebody to cry on. But you could also seem to want to be, where you're stable and you're grounded and you have what you can do. You can be able to be generous with yourself and also generous with other people. And when there's hard work, you can do it and you don't have a problem doing it. So what about this Five of Swords? Just curious. What about this Five of Swords? Yeah. And there's the Ten of Cups too. Okay. So now I'm wondering if this Five of Swords coming up with this Ten of Cups, is this Five of Swords feeling around a relationship or what was a happy home, and maybe there are some issues in it somewhere? Because, yeah, you had this, the fighting and bickering and arguing and stuff, defending over this, and the stability with the house and the home and celebration came up. And then this wanting to win at all costs, or maybe not taking on too much with this Ten of Cups. So truthfully, could it be actually two different ways? I mean, it could be like, okay, well, yeah, you want to win at all costs because there's something going on and you want to win if it's in the courts or whatever. But could it be that somebody wants that from you? They want the happy home from you. They want, the marriage and the proposal and, kids and dog and all this stuff, and they want it from you, and you're afraid to take on too much. Like maybe you're not sure that you can handle that yet. Interesting. All right, what about this Four of Cups? Oh, got the Queen of Swords. So, all right, so if you were bored and dissatisfied with a situation, then you have this Queen of Swords energy coming up. Now, again, if this is a person, they're honest, they're candid, they're very realistic, and they tend to be very protective of people that they like and love. So there might be an energy around you, and maybe they're going to, say, okay, well, let's get you out of that situation and do something else with it. Or is that you feeling like that? Like you just want to be that person. You want, that's what the energy you want to have right now. Because you want to be truthful about it. You want to be like as realistic as you have to be. And just kind of like, okay, I'm going to have to suck it up for right now. And maybe that's the energy that you're projecting. Let's see, King of Cups. I mean, you'll know if it's you. If you have a person around you like that, or if that is just the way you're feeling right now. What about this King of Cups? Oh, Magician popped up with the King of Cups. So whatever that is, there's manifesting going on. So maybe if that was somebody else in your environment, they're trying to manifest things on their own, or are you trying to manifest things with them? Like, are we trying to make things happen with them? Or is that just you, when you were involved with something, and it kind of, let's pull that one. The Hangman. All right, looks like you might have had to look at something in a different perspective and figure it out differently. And what were you going to have to maybe give up to make it work again in some way or another? So maybe you figured that out. What about this Eight of Pentacles? All right, the Emperor. All right, well, apparently, whatever work you were doing, whatever you were trying to make happen with, the meticulousness and the hard work and putting in a lot of time and effort, you were able to make hard decisions around it and have enough authority in you to say, okay, well, yeah, I'm going to do it this way because at some point I want it to be this way. Like you were able to push whatever qualms you had about it aside so you could just push through it and do whatever you needed to do to get it accomplished. It's Page of Wands. All right, Knight of Swords. Now again, this could be somebody else around you. Feels like somebody else around you. Like they might be. Their attitude's like big change. Like I always think of them. They have like. They're always, I don't know if the one card, they have one card, it's not this one, but they're on their horse and like they're going so fast, their little toes are all turned back and kind of like, and they're like this way, they're charging. And that's the way I feel about them because it's almost like they cause big change. So if this is somebody you know, they actually will help make changes, and sometimes their changes might throw you off a little bit, but in the end it does actually just work out for the best. But they also have that roll with it attitude. Like, so they're kind of like, okay, well, it is what it is. Let's just move on. So that could actually, again, that could be somebody you know, or, you know, or just your attitude about, okay, well, whatever, I have to do this, and just kind of like rolling with it, making it move forward. All right, so now what about this Ten of Cups? What do we have for these Ten of Cups? Oh, got the Eight of Coins. Again, okay, so, all right, obviously, whatever this is that you were working so hard to do, it's still gonna happen. Even with this Ten of Cups and this happy, joy feelings you have going on, there's still gonna be hard work involved. So again, if this is like a new home life or a new Ten of Cups life that you have here, that's different from this one, or whatever, there's still going to be hard work involved. And yeah, maybe that's just like what you realize is, you probably knew. I mean, I don't know your life. So whatever happened that had it here, that it wasn't so great because you were fighting for something, and then it comes up again here. Or again, was this every now and then I keep looking, I'm like, was that somebody who wanted a relationship with you and you didn't want to take on too much at that time? Oh. Very interesting, because I think maybe once you did, or if you did, you're going to realize, okay, it's still going to be hard work, so, you know, I love them, okay, but, anyhow, all right, and let's pull one of these there cards. God, sometimes I talk like a hick. Let's pull a card and see what else we can find out. Whoops. Ideation. All right, so apparently, yeah, this one is like, all right, ideas and things that you have in your mind that you want to create. Very magician to me. It's like signs of this about the growth of ideas and new projects in your life. Now is the time to focus on creating a safe space for your creation endeavors. This moment is just for you and your project. Let your ideas grow while you nurture and care for them. Enjoy the special time. Well, that kind of makes sense too. All right, so maybe all this nurturing and caring and everything wanted to happen with a project. All right. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, if you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, write me a comment. I would love to hear how it turns out. I've been doing a lot of readings today. And, yeah. What else? Oh, yeah. I'll be back in August, if not sooner, okay? So I will see you then. Take care.